I've got some charts and numbers for you today. Oh boy, vehicles that hold their value the best and the least. 5-year and 3-year depreciation numbers. Oh, it's going to be good. Let's get started. All right, here's the first chart with the top 10 vehicles with the lowest 5-year depreciation rate. Thanks to my friends over at iSeeCars.com. The Jeep Wrangler and its 4-door counterpart, the Wrangler Unlimited, hold the top 2 spots in the list of vehicles with the lowest 5-year depreciation, with around 4 times lower depreciation than the average car. Sports cars like the Porsche 911, Ford Mustang, Subaru BRZ, and Camaro saw increased demand during the pandemic as a means of fun and escapism during lockdowns. The other cars on the list are some of the most popular, best-selling: the Corolla, Versa, Civic, and Tacoma. The first 3 are compact cars with high gas mileage, while the Tacoma is a smaller midsize truck with a reputation for durability. And next, your beautiful chart with the 10 vehicles with the highest 5-year depreciation rate. Luxury brand vehicles and larger vehicles dominate the cars that depreciate the most after 5 years. Quote, just as higher gas prices increase demand for fuel-efficient vehicles, they also decrease demand for full-size SUVs like the extra-large Escalade ESV and Lincoln Navigator. Luxury vehicles also tend to depreciate at a higher rate because used car shoppers don't value the premium features as much. I found this chart interesting. Used vehicles worth more than their new MSRP. There's only 5 on this list here. 3 of the models that increase in value over MSRP are the same as the top 3 models with the lowest 5-year depreciation. Porsche 911, the Wrangler Unlimited. The other model includes another Porsche, as well as the RAV4 hybrid trim. Quote, this is unprecedented in used vehicle pricing. Finding multiple 3-year used vehicles worth more than their new MSRP is something we haven't seen before. And now your top 10 vehicles with the lowest 3-year depreciation. Topping the list, the Mercedes-Benz G-Class, followed by the Civic, Crosstrek, CHR, and again another Porsche, the Boxster there, 718, RAV4, and so on. Now we're going to go on to a few more charts here, and you're going to see some repeat customers on these lists, but for good reason. The top 5 small SUVs that hold their value the best. Small SUVs. Looking at the Wrangler, depreciation 7.3%. The Wrangler Unlimited 8.7%. Then you have the Crosstrek, HRV, and RAV4. On average, 29.1%. You can see why these are the top 5. Now, on the other end of the spectrum, these are small SUVs that lose the most value. Number 1 at 42%, the Volkswagen Tiguan, followed by the Terrain from GMC, Equinox, Escape, and the Mitsubishi Outlander. And again, on average, it's 29.1%, and you can see these far above that. Going from small SUVs to midsize SUVs, the top 5 with the lowest 5-year depreciation, and the average is 39.9%, and these are better than that. At number 1, the 4Runner, followed by the Highlander, Durango, Pilot, and Jeep Grand Cherokee. I've personally owned 3 of these top 5. And now the top 5 or bottom 5 midsize SUVs that lose the most value. The Pathfinder, Santa Fe, Traverse, Ford Edge, and Murano. I have owned none of these. Let's move on to cars. Top 5 small cars that hold their value the best. And they are the Civic, Corolla, Versa, Spark, and Rio. On average, depreciation is 24.2%, and these are all 20 or less. And now the 5 small cars that lose the most value. At number 1, the Mirage G4, followed by the Clubman, Golf GTI, Sentra, and Volkswagen Jetta. Yes, I have your numbers on trucks as well, midsize and full size. Let's begin with the midsize trucks for 5-year depreciation. Tacoma, number 1, only 14.9%. That is for that category. Now we got the Chevrolet Colorado, 24.8%, Nissan Frontier, and Honda Ridgeline. When it comes to full-size trucks for 5-year depreciation, here they go. Tundra, Ford F-150, Sierra 1500, Silverado 1500, Ram 1500, Titan, and Titan XD. Also on this list by iSeeCars.com are sports cars, hybrids, and electric vehicles. I'll put a link to that study in the description below so you can go into more detail and kind of dig into all these numbers and charts. But in the meantime, thanks so much for watching. Have a comment, leave it below, and I'll see you next time. Adios. One final note, if you are in the market for a new vehicle soon, great. Connect with your local dealership and price and test drive at least 3 different vehicles. A vehicle's strengths and weaknesses can only be discovered when you are behind the wheel. My reviews can be good, but you need to test drive these yourself. Visit quotes.everymandriver.com, select the make, model, and your zip code, and you'll get invoice pricing in your area on those vehicles. Shop smarter with price quotes at quotes.everymandriver.com.
Thanks for watching. Please click subscribe and give us a thumbs up. See you next time.